Well, the court have released him on the last remaining corruption case against him. It related to allegations that he received millions of Egyptian pounds worth of gifts from the state-run publisher Al Ahram. Now, his family have said they've paid back the value of the alleged gifts, and that's why his lawyer has said that he should now be released, and that's been upheld by the court on that case. But it's not clear whether he'll walk free from prison today, as there are still some legal wranglings going on. The prosecution are saying they want to appeal the decision, but we're now hearing that the general prosecutor may not allow any appeal at all. And even if Hosni Mubarak is released, he won't be able to leave the country as he's subject to a travel ban. And of course, he is being retried on charges of failing to stop the killing of protesters during the 2011 uprising that led to his ouster. Now, the reason he doesn't have to remain in prison while that retrial goes ahead is that he's already served out the maximum amount of pre-trial detention permitted in that case, and that's 2 years in jail. So his defense lawyers are arguing that he's not formally been convicted of any charge, so he should be released.
And I gather you've been getting some early reaction to this for us, Kathryn.
Yeah, a lot of activists here are beginning to ask themselves what exactly is going on here in Egypt. I've just talked to a spokeswoman from the Tamarrud campaign. That's the rebel movement that sparked the protests that ousted Mohamed Morsi. Now, the Tamarrud group have outspokenly backed all the army decisions since they removed Morsi on July 3rd. But she said they have to respect the judgment of the court. But she was really shocked that such a decision to release Hosni Mubarak has now been taken. She said he was responsible for so much blood that was spilt during the January 2011 revolution, and that he should be punished for that. And she pretty much sums up what a lot of activists here feel. I think freeing him at this time, especially with so much violence and polarization taking place, really is a huge risk for the military-installed authorities. I mean, it certainly seems to reinforce the view that the mass protests that led to Mohamed Morsi's ouster really the work of the Falul or the Mubarak-era figures who want to reinstate the old regime. And this really could turn the tide of protest against the authorities, against the army, and more people could side with the Muslim Brotherhood and the anti-coup alliance. I mean, just 6 weeks ago, even a discussion that there was a possibility that Hosni Mubarak could be released was unthinkable. So it just shows you how the political scene has changed so rapidly that Mubarak's release could now become a reality. And some activists are seeing this as the final nail in the coffin of the January 2011 Egyptian revolution.